I'm going to be going over bugging out. When do you bug out? You've got a few different things, as Special Agent Painter mentioned. There's going to be some situations where it's going to be advantageous to bug out versus bug in. Some of those are if you have insufficient supplies or you run through your supplies. You're going to need to start venturing out and possibly just bugging out. If there's a high zombie population or if your position is becoming overrun, you're going to want to bug out. Where do I go? You want to leave the city. You want to go to more rural areas where there's lower population. There's going to be a lower population of zombies and a reduced competition for resources from other survivors. You want to pre-plan several locations. You want to anticipate how you're going to be able to get there. If you are limited to a bicycle, you're going to want to look 2 to 3 miles away, or 2 to 3 hours away of how you can get there by bicycle or by car. But also you need to anticipate issues that may be occurring are the highways blocked, so you've got to take back roads. It's going to take you longer. It may not even be possible to get through certain areas. And you need to consider those as obstacles. In the winter, it may snow. During the spring, you're going to get flash flood, so if you had to cross through a dry riverbed to get to your bug out location, you might not be able to get there. You need to keep that in mind when you're planning.
That is awesome.
Another thing is, during the summer, there may be times where you're going to bug out, and you're going to run through a lot more water than you anticipate when you have to do that. So the easiest thing is also to plan to leave from a couple locations. Leaving from work, leaving from Comicon, leaving from home. This is a nice little resource I found. It's mapofthedead.com. And right here, this is the convention center. We are here. You can see there's several different places where there's law enforcement, and then there's some medical around here, but there's not a lot of guns, there's not a lot of food supplies or camping supplies. What you want to do is print out some maps similar to this, and also other transit maps, so you know where you're at along your path to get to your bug out location, and also in your bug out location, so you know where resources are. I would want to be in Tempe. You have gun. You have camping supplies, army, gun. A few different places where you can get food. We're going to answer all questions at the end. When you're choosing a bug out spot, you want to choose a bug out spot off the beaten path. This will minimize your contact with zombies and also reduce the possibility that other survivors will find your bug out spot before you get there. And if you go out to your bug out spot, you can actually take additional supplies and bury them out there. Make sure you keep a map so you know where you bury them. But take heavier supplies that you're not going to want to be able to or won't be able to carry with you when you evacuate. You can also prepare the area where you're going to put your tent, your camper, your sanitation area, or your food preparation. When you leave, what are you going to want? You're going to want your bug out bag, aka a 72-hour kit, a grab bag, a battle box, or a personal emergency relocation kit. This is primarily for evacuation. First things you're going to want: non-perishable food and water, at least 2 liters per person per day. There's a lot of other things you're going to want: some water purification, first aid supplies, medicine, radios, lighting, everything you're going to want. And especially some weather-appropriate clothing, such as ponchos, headgear, or headwear, gloves, stuff like that, for when the weather changes. You're going to have to deal with that. Here's a few other things: firearm and ammo. Make sure they're the same caliber. If you have a .22 pistol and 9mm ammo, you're stuck. A few things that'll help for hunting small game: slingshot, pellet gun, blowgun, and they're also silent. Not good against a zombie, but they may keep you fed. Knives, duct tape, some of the normal kind of stuff. Some government-issued ID. That way, as civilization is winding down, you may still have to identify yourself, or if things start to pick back up, then you have your IDs and you can prove who you are.
I'm going to stay right here. I'm recording.
Things to know: you're going to want to know a little bit of everything. Some small game hunting and trapping. You're going to want to know fishing. You're going to want to have some edible plant knowledge. You might not find the good magic mushroom that you're looking for, but it may be able to keep you fed, or it may kill you, so you need to be careful. You're going to want to know how to start fires, build shelters, read maps and compasses, and also you're going to You're going to need to know how to deal with small group tactics. Knowing is only half the battle. Small group tactics. One of the biggest threats is you're going to need to prevent mutiny and also maintain the morale. What you can do is assign responsibilities such as the security detail, cooking, cleaning, and childcare, and encourage the ownership of these roles, but also change it up so that somebody doesn't get stuck taking care of the kids all the time, or cleaning, or some other unfavorable job. Next is going to be Special Agent Heilner. He's going to be talking about weapons and tactics.